Good morning and thank you for your company this Monday. This is Your News Today, streaming on 9 Now and on YouTube. Here are the stories making headlines this Monday. Leadership spills loom as shock new polls paint a dire picture for the former coalition. Plus, two hammer-wielding thugs on the run after ransacking a London jewellery store. And slithering surprise, Sydney commuters stopped in their tracks by a snake.
But first, Carlos Alcaraz has made history at Melbourne Park, defeating Novak Djokovic to win his first Australian Open. At 22 years of age, he becomes the youngest man to complete a career Grand Slam. Walking in the footsteps of a Spanish great, Carlos Alcaraz arrived at Melbourne Park chasing history. But first, he had to get past the ultimate gatekeeper, 10-time Australian Open champion Novak Djokovic.
What a return and what an opening set from Novak Djokovic.
The Serb surged to take the first set, moving within touching distance of a record 25th major title. But Alcaraz refused to let that script play out.
And he needs the one. And a come on from Carlos Alcaraz.
With the match level at one set apiece, the energy rose in the third.
That was almost in a difficult position for Djokovic, and he smiles as he manages to win the point.
The master and his successor trading blows, bringing the crowd to its feet.
That deserves a standing ovation.
Even the most successful player the sport has ever seen couldn't tame the young Spanish bull.
16 shots, and it was a replay in reverse of what we saw.
Djokovic overpowered 2-6, 6-2, 6-3, 7-5 as Alcaraz charged to a maiden Australian Open title, 7th major and a career Grand Slam at the age of 22, 18 months younger than Rafael Nadal.
History complete at Melbourne Park. It's a career Grand Slam for Carlos Alcaraz.
Victoria Police has launched a new manhunt for accused cop killer Dezi Freeman. Let's go live now to reporter Gillian Lantouris, who joins us from Port Punker. Jill, good morning to you. What's the latest for this search?
Sarah, police are working on new intelligence based on a gunshot heard on the day of the shooting within the Mount Buffalo National Park. So in the next few moments, about 100 police and volunteers will convene here at the base of the mountain before beginning their new 5-day search for the fugitive. That includes a cadaver dog from New South Wales. It has been now more than 5 months since Dezi Freeman allegedly shot and killed 2 police officers and injured a third at his Port Punker property while they were serving a warrant, and no trace of him has been found, but they are determined to find him. There is also a $1 million reward still out for anyone who can help with his capture. Sarah?
Troubling, isn't it, Jill? Thank you. Well, a large-scale search for a swimmer missing in Sydney's east will resume this morning. The man in his 30s was with a group of friends at Maroubra Beach around 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, but did not resurface from the water. Marine Command and 2 helicopters were brought in to help look for the man, but he couldn't be found.
One Nation has surged ahead in the latest polling data, while fewer than 1 in 5 people support the Liberals and Nationals. A new Redbridge poll shows Labor still leading at 34% and One Nation up 9 points. Susan Lee, meanwhile, seeing a hit as preferred PM. Leadership spills are possible for both major parties, with Colin Boyce due to challenge Nationals leader David Littleproud today. The father and son accused of shooting dead 15 innocent people at Bondi reportedly took multiple trips together and separately across Asia in the years leading up to the attack. Jewish schools will be bolstered with security as students return today. Meanwhile, the federal opposition argues community safety was put at risk by the Albanese government and there should be a focus of the Royal Commission.
A second woman has come forward alleging she was sent by Jeffrey Epstein to the UK to meet with the now former Prince Andrew. Let's go live to Josh Bavis in London. Josh, good morning to you. This comes after the revelations in the Epstein files.
Yeah, Carl, these are fresh allegations today. A woman coming forward claiming that she was flown to the UK specifically to spend the night with the former prince back in 2010, that she stayed a night at the lodge at Windsor, and that she was given a tour at Buckingham Palace. Now, she has hired the same lawyer who represented Virginia Giuffre, who had similar claims dating back to 2001. Andrew has not addressed these claims. He was in the spotlight again over the weekend when he appeared in some photos crouching over a woman on the floor that was released as part of the latest Epstein files. Carl?
Josh, thank you. 2 men are on the run in London after a brazen daylight robbery of a jewellery store. Check this out. The video shows 2 armed men shattering the store's window, peeling back the glass before taking the jewels in a bag and fleeing the scene as other shoppers in West London watched on.
The limos are ready, hair and makeup teams are putting on the final touches, and the biggest musicians in the world are making their way to this year's Grammy Awards. That's where we find Reid Butler, who is live on the red carpet for us amongst all the stars. Reid, good to see you. You are on the lookout for the Aussies this morning.
Yeah, guys, do you think the flags go with the tux? If they don't, you know what? I don't care. I am proud because there are so many Aussies nominated for Grammys this year. Amyl and the Sniffers, that pub rock band from Melbourne led by Amy Taylor, a former IGA worker, now a Grammy nominee for Best Rock Performance. You've got Tame Impala nominated, Rufus Du Sol and Ruthe, who's got that song, Up something like that with Bruno Mars, which has been in my head for like 12 months now, so she is nominated as well. Incredible performances. The Biebs is going to be performing. You've got Post Malone with a tribute to Ozzy Osbourne. Lady Gaga is also nominated for Album of the Year. You can watch it all on Stan from midday, but before then we'll be here on the red carpet where you can watch me like a lunatic yelling at celebrities hoping they come over. Sabrina! It's going to be lots of fun.
Why would they not want to come over, Reid? Good luck, mate. Thank you.
The Australian Olympic team is putting in extra health measures after 2 staff members at the Italian training centre tested positive for COVID-19. Those infected aren't from the Australian team, with chef de mission Alyssa Camplin saying there's no need for concern at this stage.
We've isolated the 2 support staff members. We've segregated our bubbles and we're following normal medical protocols.
Close contacts of the staff from the training centre were immediately tested and returned a negative result. A 16-year-old running sensation from New Zealand has outpaced a field of professionals, setting a new world record for the fastest mile by someone under 18. Sam Ruthe crossed the finish line in an astonishing 3 minutes, 48 seconds and 88 milliseconds in a run for the history books.
Wow.
Amazing.
That's Kiwi.
Well, passengers at a Sydney train station have been given an unexpected fright thanks to a very slithery surprise near a platform.
Some commuters at Riverstone were unfazed, others ran away, but in true Aussie style, this man came to save the day, grabbing the snake with his bare hands and returned the reptile to its natural habitat.
Oh, what?
There you go. Whoever that man is, let us know.
Brave man.
If it's a friend of yours, let us know.
Give us a call.
We want to talk to him. Let's take a look at the weather right across the country now. A humid Monday ahead in Brizzy, while strong winds will make Sydney feel much cooler than the forecast maximum.
Cloudy for Melbourne and Hobart. Fine conditions for Canberra and Adelaide, with a hot top of 38 ahead for Perth.